sandwich-based economy.
I am in need of international rescue.
Oh. Wishes for your salads.
Edible.
Fine.
I broke another bowl.
Empty bowls are now a currency.
Yeah, this sounds like an adventure, and I could do with an adventure.
You collect all your bearings, and you lose all your marbles.
That sounds counterproductive.
I had never actually realised that that was the case.
I don't think those two are related. You usually don't have marbles among your bearings.
Can you
But
use
it's
marbles
true,
as bearings?
You get your bearings and you lose your marbles.
I mean,
That's
sure,
nice.
you could carry around a whole bag full of marbles and that be your bearings, but that's not a very good set of bearings now, is it? What are you gonna do with it? Toss them all on the street and hope somebody slips?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Why?
Been ages.
It sure has been, and I completely forgot what I was doing.
Why is my sensitivity so high? That
Oh,
is
look at that handsome windmill.
It looks very handsome here.
Yes, thank you.
I appear to be carrying around a half-eaten tomato.
Good for that tomato.
Oh, we've got a bridge.
So, I think I was just focused on getting the wood to make my floor, maybe?
So, man of the spiders, how are you?
Tired. War General last night decided that at about quarter to midnight that we should play some Killing Floor 2. And me being me, we did.
So you were awake till about 3 in the morning?
It was closer to 1. We didn't go. We only did a couple matches, but still, I enjoy my beauty sleep, so I didn't get any.
Well, you apparently got a lot more than Sal did.
Hey, I'm hardcore.
I mean, sure you are, but I wouldn't survive on 3 hours of sleep.
I was playing games hardcore last night.
Yeah.
What are we playing?
Life is Feudal. So
From the sounds of things, it is.
I was doing some recording last night, and it was what? So it's 1 PM for us now, and I didn't go to bed till about
9.
7. Oh, was it that late? I thought it was about 7 AM.
I'm impressed.
And so you should be.
The problem is, she is so tired, I think it's rubbing off on me. Either that, or I accidentally siphoned all her tiredness away. It's quite unfair.
Yeah, I think Mia's suffering for it.
Yes, thank you. I'm a negativity sponge, and here is the episode title. Thank you. I don't need to watch any more of this in editing. I'll just wait till I mention this and name the episode this until I've forgotten.
What do I have? A pine barrel.
A what barrel now?
A pine barrel.
What do you need it for?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out.
I forgot what I was doing.
I forgot what I was doing. It's been like months.
I know what I was
I
doing,
think literally.
Oh well, not an entire month.
but I need
We're playing Minecraft.
trees.
So what do you remember?
Me?
Both of you.
I remember a ship with a white sail drifting off into the ocean, and an island with a palm tree and coconuts.
Hmm. Did she die of alcohol poisoning again?
I don't know. I can't remember.
It sounds like an appropriate version of the afterlife for you.
I hate tropical weather.
Well, who said that you were a good person? You could have been going to your own personal hell. Okay, I'm getting rude today.
Did you get very little sleep, Mir?
I went to bed at midnight, and I woke up at around 8, and then I watched Sal slowly slumber off to her bed. So, it took about an hour for her to get there, I think. Point in case being, I should have gotten enough sleep, but I don't feel like I've slept at all.
Hey, look, it's Potato! So it's time to stream, mother truckers.
Are you already streaming, or is he just sitting there in the background, randomly spamming Twitch chats?
No, he's, I started.
You should have warned us. I would have been very rude to your viewers so far already, but you didn't say anything. Hi.
Hello. Oh, Terry's here.
Hi,
Hey, Terry.
Terry.
Yellow, Terry.
Pink? Orange.
Shouldn't
Now,
you
the
be
real
not-
question is anyone in stream chat remember what we were doing in the last one? Because none of us do.
Well, of course not.
I wasn't even here for the last one.
You were partially, I think. You just left sooner. Which is why you don't remember the bridge, because that got built after you left. Hold on,
What
I was
bridge?
with Spider-Man to... The bridge that leads from...
I know. I'm kidding.
Okay.
You're being trolled, Mia.
I see. It's very funny. To troll the tired old man. That's okay.
You're old.
You
Don't
slept.
lie.
Oh, watch me be older than you.
Didn't you watch my Skyrim stream? I can do old man voice pretty good too.
Well, the question is, can you say prune juice?
Prune juice?
Yeah, but it needs to sound elderly, because that's what elderly people do.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I was Okay, I know what I was doing now.
You were doing prune juice?
No. I was making fire bricks.
You were doing old people.
Mildly concerning. I think I went into the forge to get some tools, but I forgot what those were.
Huh? Yeah, it's that. Yeah. You stay away from my tools. They're not
I mean,
mine.
stay away from them.
I know
thought you...
that you can take them. How do I do
My arm's too
anything
short.
right now? I gotta consult the wiki. Okay, so Terry said, Mir, we wouldn't notice if you're rude to us viewers. I think it's just because you're always rude to the viewers. Potato says, if Mir is wondering why I'm still awake and not in bed like a normal human, I took a 5-hour depression nap and woke up at 1, so now I'm awake and feel just as dead. And then Terry says it doesn't matter what you were doing, it's what you're going to do that matters.
Oh, very profound.
Yes, very, very well
I feel
done.
very enlightened.
The heck? Hickory dock.
Right, I am temporarily planting some trees around the place. It's just to get me more of this shiny honey wood.
I can't break anything. What?
Yeah.
Strange. Just... I get my pickaxe out. I click, and it just moves to an empty slot in my inventory. Not in my inventory, my hotbar.
You might need to relog, I think. Says Hickory.
Is that not how the game works? That was standard Minecraft.
It's standard Space Engineers, to be fair. If nothing works, just relog and hope for the best.
Yeah.
Such an odd thing. I can't.
Was all that
that's
space engineer
like-
stuff you guys were talking about in Skype chat that I completely skimmed over and didn't
Oh
actually
yeah,
read?
we had a great session that hold on, that's still spoilers. Can I talk about that? People like Terry would then know.
Yeah, it's maybe, yeah, we gotta be...
It's dead, Jim,
Okay.
I think. But don't worry, we mentioned that we forgot you. That was very rude of us.
Oh, so Terry says, haha, Sal's becoming the resident arborist. And Potato says, how much of Almond's alcohol did you steal and hide in your house anyway, Spidey? And the answer is, I didn't steal any, I drank it all. Because I remember last episode I was walking around basically blind because I drank too much alcohol.
Oh, yeah.
Oi! What have you done to my hole?
You were helping me fill it in, remember?
I mean, yeah, I do remember, but I don't remember it being that far already.
What, that far filled in?
Yes. How rude of you. I shall leave a rude review on your Yelp page.
Feel free.
And would not go back.
Maple logs.
Well, I can't not go back, that's my hole.
Is that maple?
So how far away were we from actual, buckets?
You going on about damn buckets again?
It's the basic thing that keeps me playing this game.
Well, if you want a tangible thing, a tangible number, because that's what numbers are, they're definitely not theoretical, they're for sure tangible. I am currently working on getting the materials together to make a blast furnace, which will allow us to producing steel. Now that's going to be a long process.
That's okay. You've got about 2 hours. Get going. Because by then I'll have
shattering sneeze.
Oh, congratulations! I'm sure I can get one too at some point.
I sneezed through time.
Because now I want to build a fountain. I've decided.
Oh, a
Why
fountain would be amazing.
Well, it wouldn't work without water. And to have water, we need Spidey to work.
I'm always working.
Yeah, working on getting drunk.
See all those tools?
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't.
We've got a lot of baby sheep.
Yeah, your point.
Delicious.
And
do you want to eat them or something?
no, actually,
got a lot
I
of
think
lamb, yeah?
we're ready to start eating pigs, though, aren't we?
I suppose.
I mean, should we get short of meat, that is. We're not short of meat.
Cannibalism. I mean, what? It's raining. Okay, so Terry says, Spidey, you weren't the only one getting blind drunk. I and another group drank more. Another group who drank more and died. So Terry died because he drank too much. So I'm assuming we're talking to his ghost. And Terry said, at the current rate, Amir, you were about 4 years away from steel buckets.
Oh, goodness. Hold on, 4 years pass quickly.
Well, not in-game years.
Fair point.
Dun dun dun. And then Potato says, everyone's being productive and I'm over here making myself another profile picture.
Think of it as practicing your art, Potato.
Oh, speaking of which, I was supposed to show you this a while ago. Potato, ignore the fact that it's too late, but I was dying.
Oh no, I saw it. I commented on Discord.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah,
never
yeah.
mind.
But yeah,
I didn't die.
realise that.
I did it properly.
I forgot to mention it to you actually, but I should have guessed that you'd already seen it.
I'm supposed to be an automatic relay.
No, I could do a bit of carving work while I'm waiting for trees to grow.
I have a horrible idea. Sal, what's a nice pattern you would like to see carved into a wood block?
I don't know. Why?
Asking for a friend. Spidey, you don't have any chisels.
No, I don't.
Fair point. Have a nice day.
I'm currently staring at just how much of a pain in the ass it is to make a blast furnace. Because the whole thing needs to be made with fire bricks. which are just stupid. Not to mention the bloomery itself is made from double sheets of iron surrounding a crucible. And the crucible is also going to take more graphite and whatever that pink stuff is. I can't remember what it's called right now. Kaolinite. So it's going to be a pain.
Hey, Mia, do you want to be artistic?
What?
Do you fancy being artistic?
I was, and then I fell down a hole. Sure, what do you want?
Well, I want some sort of fancy decoration carved into these 2 blocks, or even just one of them.
Fancy
I can
decoration
copy.
carved into a block.
I got a chisel for you. So, you see this block here?
How do you like white?
White.
Like those sails?
Sails.
Yes.
Sails look lovely.
Thank you. How do you like
fit.
those with that brown?
Lovely.
Tiny lion?
Tiny lion.
Yes.
Sounds great. Here's a chisel.
Well, I have a chisel. Please take that away from me.
Okay.
Where did I leave my polished whatever that is? Marble. I lost my marble.
Nah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, it's funny because
your
we
marble?
referenced it in the past. That reminds me I was supposed to do some farming too. I'm way behind on things.
Well, that sounds like your problem.
I'm alright with my problem. How are the carrots not ready yet?
Oh, so that means I'm not getting any carvings done then.
Well, you getting carvings done? Just give me a few minutes. I need to plan this out for the entire stream. / recording.
Ah, I keep going back and forth like a lunatic.
Speaking about
I go back.
lunatics, could
Yeah.
you get me some
Cobblestone.
vinegar ready?
What?
Could she get me some vinegar ready, please? I need to pickle a few things.
Oh, vinegar.
Pickled onions?
Maybe.
Whoops. I think that's the first time I actually broke a piece of metal.
Why are things missing? Maybe not. Got plenty of vinegar and I got plenty of alcohol and I got plenty of brine as well.
Oh,
Delicious brine.
Good.
I'll stop by eventually.
Jerry says, mirror's mirror, take him or leave him. You can't leave him as he's all that keeps the server going. It's very true. Potato is saying, if you ever need an artist to make pretty things for TFC, I'm always here. Or TFC World, I'm always here.
Oh,
Terry's... What?
something very strange has just happened to my screen. It's gone purple.
Oh,
My
that's a good color.
Oh, and now I'm back again.
Magic.
Trucks have been
Sal's a witch.
taken.
Get her.
Well, I've been saying that for a while now, but people usually don't listen to me on that note.
We gotta use the Wicker Man burner. Terry says, you can tell Sal's the team leader of sorts because she's Potato doing profile pictures for her, and now Mir is doing she's getting Mir to do corporate monuments for her. Wow, I'm having trouble reading this morning. And then Terry says, Almond, lunatics are the only sane people left.
Indeed. If we didn't
does that
take
make any
over the asylum, then there'd be no one running it.
Yeah.
Mia, has anything got food in it?
Yes, how do you like beans?
Beans would be just fine.
Well, we don't have it.
Wait, baked beans?
Oh, shot down.
Yeah.
Cold-hearted.
Those carrots look done. Can I take some carrots?
No, those carrots are not done.
But they're all orangey and poking out the
Look
bread.
at this. They're all
I've got
red.
some bread.
Oh.
Well, you can't
Yes,
see
have
it,
some
but...
bread.
Where do you take my bread from? How dare you?
I've had it for ages.
Tastes like it.
To be fair, we've got jars of stuff somewhere in the kitchen.
Okay.
I'll get back to you about that.
Potato said purple. I think Sal might be hitting the skooma a little bit early. And Terry says, sorry, I'll stick to words with one syllable. For me, with my reading imparities to this morning.
I need something to do while my trees grow.
Is there wood you can put in the charcoal pit?
Yep, I can do that.
'Cause it's almost full.
Alright, I'll go and get... Oh, something doesn't feel right about my Minecraft. It's all a bit weird and jerky at times. It's kind of like drunken stumbling.
Wow, that's how I feel in my head right now.
How I feel all the time.
Mia wouldn't even know what
Oh,
drunken stumbling feels like.
That's a fair
That's
point.
why I made that. Okay. I'm retracing my steps. I think I know what I'm doing now. Maybe. Trying to figure out why I had a bottle of lime water in the forge, and then I'm like, I was doing some research, and apparently I need it to make mortar for fire bricks.
Oh yeah. I remember you saying that.
I think I might need to stop and start a few things. This is going to give me motion sickness the way it's going. Please excuse me, I shall return momentarily.
Okie doke. Terry says Sal grows trees so Spidey can burn them into charcoal so you have space to grow more trees.
It's just one great big circle of life.
Yep.
Okay, that should solve it.
Should it?
Yeah.
Quick? Wow.
Yeah, I didn't actually need to quit Minecraft. I just needed to stop the recording and change the setting.
Nice.
Have I got an axe? My axe. Oh yeah, it's there on my hotbar.
I'm running low on pots.
Potato says toxic waste candies are the best because they're like a kick in the face of sour, and they're so good. After 3, my mouth starts to hurt from all the acid, but I can't stop eating them. That was like me in high school with warheads. I don't know if you've ever had warheads or not. Or if they're, well, I guess you are Canadian, so you might. They are like, they're specifically like made to be as sour as physically possible, and I remember like they would like literally burn taste buds off your tongue if you like kept them in like, if you didn't move them around your mouth when you're eating them. Like if you just like kept them in one spot in your mouth, like they'd like burn your tongue.
I've never found the appeal in sour lollies. It's like eating chili, I don't understand.
Maybe then you need to have a certain masochistic tendency that just doesn't come naturally to you, Almond.
Well, a friend of mine really doesn't like anything that's too sweet, and like he basically carries around a bottle of lemon juice with him everywhere he goes, because he always puts it in like most of like any soda that he drinks, like any pop that he drinks, he puts it in it.
Ah.
But usually people don't have it kicking around, so he always brings one with him whenever he goes anywhere.
Actually, he might be a sugar super taster.
Maybe.
Because there is a when you have a certain portion of your taste buds are overactive, and there's a particular area on your tongue that is just for sensing sugar. So if that area is overactive, then you'll really, really dislike the taste of sugar. Because I'm a salt super taster, and I really, really hate the taste of salt. Except, bizarrely, on salt and vinegar crisps. Which are really, really nice.
That's weird. So why do you keep Mia around?
Well, thankfully I don't go around licking Mia. And I imagine if I was to lick Mia, I wouldn't like the taste of him.
I wouldn't like to be licked either.
Or not.
How do I make dough again? It was really easy, but I forgot how it works.
Isn't it water and ground up flour? Like flour as in ground up grain?
Do I need to grind the grain more? I guess I'll
Does
do
it look like a little pile of dust?
Yes.
Well, then that should be it. And then you put it in a bucket of water. You get a wooden bucket of water, and has that worked for you?
Yes, it has. Thank
Great.
you.
Terry says, I assume there's no salt on command on here. And Potato says, Mirror's an organic salt lick.
I hate you all.
Yeah, I used to share a house with a guy who was a sugar super taster, and me being a salt super taster, meant that it was things like he couldn't. If I had put a teaspoon in a cup of coffee that had had a teaspoon of sugar in it, he could taste the sugar. If I then stirred his coffee after I'd stirred my coffee, and I could taste if he had used a salt shaker near my food. So, but it was kind of fun because we both sort of, even though we were on different spectrums, we kind of got it about each other.
So you were living in a household with very bland food?
No, it was just a very controlled environment.
Controlled food-related environment.
Yeah, it's like sugar down this end of the kitchen, salt up that end of the kitchen.
Wow, there's a lot of thunder going on there.
But yeah, there wasn't much food that we had a shared taste in because, well, yeah, as you can imagine, nothing that could have sugar in it or salt in it.
Shit. I need to get more charcoal. My legs. Ooh, whoops, almost burned an iron ingot too. Busy doing other stuff. That's what I get for not paying attention.
Do we have olives yet?
Maybe. Probably not.
I just went and had a little run around the fruit trees to see if I could see anything that looked like an olive tree, and I couldn't. Right, I've got quite a bit of willow there, so I'll come and stock up the charcoal pit.
Guess what?
What?
We have a sandwich jar again.
Ooh, nice. Oh, I know.
Man, this is like fortune is giving me a lot of trouble for some reason.
Do I fill it in, including the gap? Like, just totally fill it?
Yes.
For what, the charcoal pit?
Mm-hmm.
Don't fill the like that one block that's, or those 2 blocks that are out, but you have to fill the one on the bottom. So you need to leave the 1 block. If that makes sense. Which probably doesn't, because that wasn't coherent at all. Don't fill the last block, basically. Like, fill everything on the inside, but don't fill the one that will,
Just put
like, fill
another
that
one at the
hole
floor
on the
there,
inside.
and then you'll be good.
Okay.
Bend.
Okay, your charcoal pit is complete.
Yay! Might have to give up on making this scythe before I die.
Oh no, my scythe.
I already have another one made. I was just making another one.
Oh, cool.
But apparently it's just impossible for me right now. Where are my loose blocks that aren't made of wood? There we go. Dirt block. Almost accidentally lit my door on fire. There's my fire starter. Which would have been great.
That happens.
Oh, perfect. Oh, yep. Just throw that block anywhere. Switch that out here. Throw the torch. Waiting. Light yourself on fire, please. There we go. Smoky charcoal pit. Make it charcoal. Potato's asking me how good my aim is so I can throw him some candy. I don't think my aim is good enough to throw candy to Alberta. I'll just make a... What else is a useful thing to make? Probably an axe. You go through axes pretty often.
And chisels. We go through a lot of chisels. Gooseberries.
Hello, BM... or B. Michael. Alright, so... we got that. Make a quick axe rooney.
Okay.
There we go.
Does anybody else want a little thing, any little chores doing while I wait for my trees? I've got my... yes.
It's a lot of axes. 3 axes on the wall now.
What's the chore you're proposing, although I'm currently fairly busy with trying to figure out how to pickle again?
Do you need me to harvest anything, bring anything in?
Oh, you were asking if you could do anything?
Yeah. I mean, like, there's fruit growing out here. Do you want me to pick it and bring it in?
Sure.
Strawberries.
I also need the cow's milk if you're not busy.
Okay.
There are 2 buckets in the kitchen chest.
I'll just go and...
Making cheese?
Yeah, making cheese. I'm pretty sure we're all fairly low in our dairy.
Making bacon.
Already made bacon. There's loads of it out on the pasture.
I don't think pigs can be classified as bacon before they're perished.
Mia, you know the food that you have in the vessels up here?
Yes.
If you put the vessels inside a chest, the food lasts longer.
Sounds like witchcraft to me.
A, that, and B, those are in the process of being pickled.
Where do you want these strawberries? Or shall I just go throw them at a hungry person?
What? No, don't you dare. I need those strawberries. Just
Don't you
down
eat
here.
hungry people.
Yeah.
Monster.
If you do, please take the sandwiches out of the sandwich jar and just toss the strawberries at me.
Okay.
Well, I just made these. Jeez.
Where are you? In the cellar?
No, I'm right next to you, you fool.
You crept up on me.
Fair
do you want the
point.
gooseberries as well? Since we've got... Oops.
How many sandwiches did you take? Never mind.
Probably more than I really needed.
Took all of them.
Replaced the... why are you giving them to me? I don't want these sandwiches. I just wanted to know so I can know how many I need to replace.
Okay.
Take your sandwiches. Keep them. And don't forget to milk the cows. You've got the buckets. No, you don't.
Oh no, I was looking for the chest. Here. Okie dokie.
Feeding the hungry. What very world are you living in?
They just call me Butterfingers because I keep throwing my tools around. Just keep hitting Q instead of E for my inventory, so I'm just throwing shit everywhere.
I've got the same problem whenever I'm trying to cut or saw anything.
That's because you leave it in your crafting grid, though.
Yeah. Which is effectively the same problem of me just throwing my tools around.
I'm done with this! Oh wait, I still need it!
You have to point the bucket at the cow's bum, don't you? Okay, I have 2 buckets of milk. Where would you like me to take them?
To the cellar. So I toss vinegar into salt water to get brine, and then I can brine the food, and then I need to vinegar it.
I've already got brine. Just chuck it in the brine that's already there.
Fair point.
Terry says, Sal gets technical about milking cows. You point the bucket at the cow's bum. And Potato is saying I should get, or have I thought about getting like a text to speech for my for chat? That just sounds like there's be too much talking going on in my head. There's already enough going on as it is. I don't need more computer voices telling me what to do.
Ah, milk. Okay.
I'll be back in a sec.
How dare you?
One Mississippi.